Hello, Annabelle. Hello, Oscar. Grandpa here, and it's lots of love from me and from Granny too. Very special Granny. And hope you're having a fun time as always, and doing lots of lovely things at school and having fun. And I thought I would read you a little bit more, Annabelle, from The Lucky Snow Leopard. And if you remember from last time, Zoe and friends, including Great Uncle Horace, they were trying to ice skate for the first time. I know you're very good at ice skating, both of you. And one day you'll be as good as your mummy, but I think that will be a little bit of a time yet. I don't know about Daddy. I suspect he's probably still in the learner stage, but I'm sure he'll correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, so just as they were getting tired from ice skating, Zoe said to me, why don't we go and visit the snow leopards while everyone else was busy? So they went down to the enclosure and Zoe said, let's stay outside for now, Meep. The snow leopards don't know we want to be friends yet and it might be dangerous. They peered over the fence. It was very quiet and all Zoe could hear was the trickle of the waterfall. I can't see them, she whispered. But Meep's sharp eyes had spotted something. Look, Zoe, there's a long fluffy tail peeping out from behind that bush. That must be their mum, said Zoe. Great Uncle Horace told me that snow leopards use their tails to keep their balance when they're climbing up mountains. Ooh, does Bluey use her tail when she climbs up the tower? I'm not sure about that. I bet her cub is up there too. I wonder if they'll come and talk to us. She took a deep breath and called, hello, my name's Zoe, and this is Meep. The tail twitched, then disappeared. Then the mother snow leopard peered slowly out from behind the bush. After a second, her son's face appeared too. Zoe smiled hopefully, and the cub padded up to the fence. His mum watched suspiciously. Welcome to Rescue Zoo, said Zoe. We're so glad you've come to live here. What's your name? The cub meowed. So snow leopard cubs meow just like pussycats, just like Bluey. The cub meowed. It's lovely to meet you, Ali, Zoe said. And what's your mum called? Ali gave another meow and Zoe smiled at the big snow leopard. Hello, Leela, she called. Before Zoe could say any more, the mother snow leopard growled softly, calling Ali away. The cub looked disappointed, but leapt back across the rocky ground and lay down next to her mum. Zoe sighed. Ali seems nice, but his mum doesn't trust us yet, Meep, she said. At least we've said hello, that's a good start, and we'll come back tomorrow to try again. And there's Zoe, look, with the little snow leopard cub called Ali. Isn't they beautiful? Right, on to the next chapter. The sleepy snow leopard. That's so sweet. I bet that looks just like Bluey when Bluey's fast asleep. So, chapter 5, the sleepy snow leopard. Come on, Meep, said Zoe, rushing down the path. I promised Great Uncle Horace I'll help decorate the zoo staff room this morning, but I want to go and see Ali again first. The snow leopards had been at Rescue Zoo for 2 days, and Zoe had gone to visit them every chance she got. She hadn't gone inside their enclosure yet, though. Leela was still very protective of Ali. When she arrived today, Ali was waiting for her. His eyes sparkled excitedly when he saw Zoe, and he gave a little growl, patting the fence with his paw. Of course I want to come inside and play with you, exclaimed Zoe, feeling very excited. But what about your mum? Did she say it was okay? Suddenly Leela appeared from behind the waterfall and padded over to the fence. She growled solemnly, and Zoe nodded. I promise we won't go too far, she replied. Meep and I only want to make friends. Leela nuzzled Ali with her big furry head, then disappeared back behind the waterfall. Zoe grabbed her necklace and opened the gate with Meep on her shoulder. It felt strange to be inside the beautiful enclosure when she'd only seen it from the path. Ali pounced straight on her boots and she knelt down to play. She gave him a big furry cuddle and then he wriggled out of her arms and rolled onto his back. There we are. There's Zoe playing with Ali, with him rolling on his back and Zoe tickling his little tummy. So he rolled onto his back so that she could tickle his belly. His white fur was silky soft and covered in beautiful dark spots and splodges. Like his mum, he had bright blue eyes. Zoe thought he was one of the most gorgeous animals she'd ever met. Ali purred happily and licked Zoe's hand with his pink tongue. It's lovely to finally play with you too, giggled Zoe. Do you like your enclosure? I bet you and your mum have been having lots of fun splashing in the waterfall and playing hide and seek behind the rocks. But Ali suddenly looked very sad and gave a miserable series of meows. Zoe frowned. What do you mean your mum won't play with you anymore? She asked. Ali glanced at his mum, who was curled up on a cosy ledge beside the waterfall. She looked fast asleep, his tail drooping sadly. Ali explained that they used to play lots, but now his mum just wanted to sleep all the time. Zoe stroked his furry little head. Poor Ali, said Zoe. I expect she's just tired from the journey. But in case, I'll ask my mum to come and give her a check-up. She's a doctor especially for animals and she'll know if there's anything the matter. Ali purred as she tickled his ears and Zoe decided that she'd speak to her mum that morning. Lucy still hadn't examined the snow leopards properly because she'd been giving them time to settle in. But if Leela was poorly, it was important to find out straight away. It's so good that you got here in time for Christmas, Zoe told the little cubs. Ali cocked his head and meowed curiously, a puzzled look on his face. Zoe Meek gasped. Really? You've never heard of Christmas? Squeaked Meep. Ali shook his head and Meep nearly fell over in surprise. Zoe giggled. Well, you just wait, she told the cub. You're going to love it. We all love Christmas, don't we, Annabelle? Don't we, Oscar? And Mummy and Daddy, I know. So, chapter 6. Some exciting news. Whoa, there's Zoe and Meep. So, what do you think this story's going to be in this chapter? What do you think, Great Uncle Horace? Asked Zoe, holding up a paper snowflake. We learned how to make these at school. You just fold up some white paper, cut out tiny pieces carefully with scissors, then open them up flat again, and you've made a pattern. I think this is my best one so far. I bet you can do that, Annabelle, can't you? Fold some paper and cut some shapes out of it and then make a lovely, lovely, lovely snowflake. I know you can. You're doing an excellent job there, my dear, replied Great Uncle Horace, who was putting up some sparkly lights around the door. Excuse me. The staff room is going to look wonderful once we finish decorating. Shall I help you take the snowflakes to the window? I think I can reach, said Zoe, and Clever Meep has already got the sticky tape ready, she added, winking at her little friend. Oh no, more mess, snapped Mr. Pinch as he walked in. Oh, naughty Mr. Pinch. If it's going to be all Christmassy in here too, I think I'll go and sit by myself in my office. You won't find any decorations there. Come along now, Percy. You have to admit the zoo looks splendid, said Great Uncle Horace. Mr. Pinch frowned. I have never understood why people get so excited about Christmas, he said frostily. All the fuss about presents, the horrid mince pies, the dreadful songs. They aren't dreadful, are they? And the mince pies are lovely. And the presents are super too, aren't they? Best of all. You must like Christmas carols, though, said Great Uncle Horace, sounding shocked. Everyone likes carols, Percy. What about the wonderful carol concert here at Rescue Zoo on Christmas Eve? Christmas songs make my ears hurt, grumbled Mr. Pinch in reply, and mistletoe makes me sneeze. Now, if you'll excuse me. He stomped off towards his office. Great Uncle Horace sighed, and then his face lit up. I have an idea. I'm going to sneak after him and hang this wreath on his office door, he whispered. winking at Zoe. We'll just have time to change his mind about Christmas. Back in a minute. As soon as he'd gone, Zoe shook her head. Meep, can you believe how grumpy Mr. Pinch is? He doesn't even like presents, chattered Meep in disbelief. But opening presents is so exciting. I love ripping up the paper and seeing what's inside. What do you hope Santa brings you this year, Meep? Zoe asked, scooping her little friend up for a hug. I wrote and asked for a bracelet with lots of pretty animal charms on it. I even drew a picture of it in my letter. I'd like 3 bananas, 2 apples, a bag of peanuts, some nice juicy raisins, a tub of yummy strawberries, lots of sunflower seeds, said Meep. Zoe burst out laughing. Meep, everything you asked for is food. I like food, Meep told her, very seriously. Well, what's going to happen next, do you think? I bet you're both of you looking forward to Christmas. It's not that far away now, is it? My goodness me. That'll be so much fun. Anyway, we'll read a little bit more next time of the lucky snow leopard. We now know his name is Ali and his mum's name is Leela. And he's very cute, just like Bluey, I'm sure. So I'm hoping you're giving Bluey lots of cuddles, and cuddles for Mummy and Daddy too, obviously. And it's love from me, lots of love from me, and from Granny, Top Granny. And I'm sure we'll be catching up soon. Bye. Bye.